dogs they were. This was like the name was, I don't know.
Yeah, so the last time you guys fought the Yeth Hounds inside the Church of Lamashtu that had been created inside this area.
I remember running away from them.
Yeah, same. I remember that.
Yeah, well, you gotta pass your saves not to be feared by them. Two of y'all
That's
did.
right, and we don't get saves.
Y'all got saves. I want to hear it. If you specialized in them, you'd get saves. But you're specializing in other things. But yeah, so y'all fully explored, like y'all pretty much fully explored the first level. That's where y'all found like the bedrooms and well, the first level was the level with the Goblin King, Rip Nugget. Y'all killed him and pretty much slaughtered the House of Goblins. And then y'all went down and looked around. Uh, y'all found, like I said, the bedrooms and some other areas and whatnot. Um, so like I sorry, my kid's freaking out. Like I said, yeah, y'all took care of the goblins. Y'all went down. Y'all fought some Yeth hounds, and I don't think y'all fought something else. Y'all got close. Somebody got real close to something, but nothing happened. So good on you. I think somebody was exploring some area and almost got yanked up. Um, but then y'all went down to the second level. After that, y'all, like I said, y'all just kind of start at the bottom area. So that's where we last left off. Y'all know of y'all know like there's at least three other what the goblins refer to as longshanks that are like in the area or that are a part of the group other than Nualia y'all haven't ran into. So that's at the very least was the last thing that's kind of happened.
Did you tell us that before? Because I don't remember that at all.
There's the bugbear, but I can't remember anything. I don't remember the other ones.
Yeah, I think the bugbear's Phasmus, is it?
Yeah, Berthasmus, and then y'all found the bedroom that belonged to like well it would indicate there was 5 rooms, Nualia's, Barthasmus's, and there was 3 others. One belonged to Suto, but he's dead when y'all killed him.
Yeah.
And there's 2 other bedrooms. Like you would have like if you would have taken just like y'all probably would have taken a few moments. You could have told like obviously these bedrooms were in use. They had some significance and they're not in use by goblins. You could tell the difference between a goblin's
Clean.
bedroom, yeah, and whatnot. So other than that, yeah, like I said, y'all just kind of made your way down to the next area, and that's where we left off. That would be here. Who are we missing?
We haven't got Caelwyn on there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Well, no one will, hide under my token, so can't see anything, so I can't tell anyway.
If you can't see anything, we're missing you. that's the one there. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, so continuing from where your list left off, like you have you had this stairway that went down. And that's where you're at now. It winds and turns down, and it goes through another stairway. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do it this way. So, when you get to the doorway at the bottom, who is in front?
Usually me, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually Octavian because actually no, your speed's quite good now, though, isn't it?
It's perfectly normal.
Yeah. Suppose you got the tank though still, aren't you?
Yeah, you are still level 3 at the moment, so.
Yeah, and then I will open the door.
Yeah, just line yourselves up at what your kind of marching order is for me for the quote unquote dungeon. Okay. So let's see. So I just want you to know, like when you kind of come through here, like you can see kind of cracks run through the walls here and there. When you get to the first few areas, like the chambers are relatively clean, dust and rubble. Um, and neglect kind of choke the rooms further in, and um, and there are lamps, some lamps might be lit and whatnot to kind of give some light as because there is a purpose there. There is a little bit of traction coming through this area, not nearly as much as the top level and the first level. This area is only trafficked by a few, so there's just not as much kind of movement and you know disturbance of stuff that comes and goes. Um, but still, the air kind of remains fresh, and the temperature strangely comfortable in here. Cause technically this is the second level. Um, let's see here. When you open the door into this room, you'll see two stone pillars as you open the door rise to support the ceiling of this chamber. The walls, the floor, and the ceiling are stained in places with layer of old soot and grime. Nobody's going around kind of cleaning things up and whatnot. In the alcoves to the north and the south stand partially damaged statues of a robed man clutching a book and a glaive. This whole room slopes downward to the west, a little bit, it's got an off-center feel. Um, and whatever, you know, kind of whatever upheaval kind of caused this to tilt, toppled one of the statues from the most of the statues from their bases. One's kind of maybe crumbled partially, and now they lean awkwardly to the western sides of their alcoves. When you go in, the room is like a 15, about a 15 by 30 room, and there's another door at the end. Yeah, where you're at, Octavian's, and like I said, another door that goes to the east.
I assume I cannot hear anything through it, and then I will just open it.
Yeah, you take a little listen. Nothing, stands out. So you guys are looking around. Everybody roll me a perception check. All right. When you open the next door, you said? All right. So,
Yep.
what you'll see is a hallway that's 5 foot wide, and it goes about 20 feet with a statue at the end. To the north, there's another door. To the south, there's a door as well. Both are closed. About 10 feet in, there's also a statue, like kind of to the north and south. This short hallway kind of slopes upward, to the east. Uh, 5 feet from the western door, one section of the floor stands. It's smooth and polished. And the alcoves to the north south, like I said, they're stone statues of stern-facing men bearing glaives. And at the eastern hallway is a pair of stone doors carved with strange runes. Just beyond them, the third alcove, like I said, has the broken remains of another statue. Its upper half missing, and its torso ending in jagged, shattered stump. So that's the door I was talking about to the north, and I'm on the GM layer. That's the door I'm talking about to the north, that's the door I'm talking about to the south, and that's the broken statue.
I'm more concerned with this square right in front of me, which looks very different from the others.
You see Lorie going like that at the end of the column. It's like,
all right, Chen, stop moving.
I can't see anything, guys. Like,
Octavian, stop moving. Basically, whoever's behind Chen, you can get behind Chen. So, Caelwyn will notice it because he rolled the perception for it. But he'll notice it as it's happening, which will give you a chance to warn Chen, which will give him a +2 to his save. Okay. So Octavian activated the trap and stepping off of it, and Chen, like basically the way it works is like whoever steps on it first, like the next person that steps on it. So Chen, to your right and left, like iron, like little iron bars are gonna come slam down in between you and locking you in place. I need you to make a reflex save to jump out of the way before they do.
watch out!
Not a chance.
You mother! Aren't you a monk? Or you're a brawler. Never mind. Okay.
No, I'm not barbarian sorcerer. I'm a rager, aren't I?
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, all right. Like I said, iron bars, iron bars slam down in between you, keep locking you in place. As they do, or like iron portcullises, or whatever you call it. They're recessed into the ceiling, or around the polished section of the floor. When a creature steps between them, like I said, the pressure plate will release after he steps off, and the next person steps on. That it activates. So they slam down. Um, yeah. So like there's nothing right now happens on Octavian's side. There's nothing happens on Caelwyn's side. Uh, you got 1 round to react. Tell me what you do for this 1 round. Is this like kind of locks you in place?
Well, I'll try and see if I can bend the bars like out of place, like to go forward.
Are you gonna? You're saying are you trying to bend or trying to lift?
Like, so is there a place to lift them, or is it all like horizontal?
They're all horizontal. Like yeah, I wouldn't say that they have a connecting beam, like you know what I mean, like a kind of like a jail cell. But I would say that it's just straight. Like but
Oh,
the bars come down and there's only about a foot, maybe like less than a foot in between each one of them. So
so yeah, I'll try and lift them then. I'll try and lift it up so I can step out.
okay, Octavian, you just sitting there standing guard at the
No,
doors.
if he's trying to lift these bars, I'll step back and help him.
Okay. All right. Octavian, give me the aid roll first, and then Chen can give me the roll. You can include as bonus afterwards. So yeah, you'll give him a bonus.
Probably should have took that. Oh no, mine's a little bit better.
Okay, what's your strength modifier?
+3.
Okay.
I could rage to make it a bit higher, but I'm just gonna try normally for now.
Okay, so it says looks like you could lift them 4 feet in the air. Like so, you've got a 4 foot gap right now.
If I have to do it again, that's fine. But I'm only going to try and, kind of like duck under the bar. I'm expecting the bars to drop again. But if as long as I got on that side, I don't really mind.
Okay. You can try to jump through with Octavian. Try to hold them. Well, that was 1 round. Yeah. Uh, you could do acrobatics or reflex, your choice.
I think my back is a little bit better.
Okay, go ahead.
Impacted. Whoa, it's a lot. Yeah, I've got the boots, haven't I? So Elven boots to the rescue.
Okay, as you tumble through, like Octavian, like when he lets go, it's hard to hold them up. Like there's a lot of force trying to push those down. Like y'all had to strain to get it up. He as he tumbles through, and he gets through like in between your legs, like you shift to the side or whatever. Um, like you're able to hold it for a second before even you can't hold it up, and the bars come slamming down. Right as that's happening, the two statues don't really come to life. It's more robotic movements, but they start just wailing at the space where Chen was, and like in kind of like a robotic like pattern. Like maybe they got a 2-3 offset pattern where it's like high low, low low high, and they just kind of do that for about 6 or 12 seconds, like for about 2 rounds. It seems like they're trying to attack him, even though he's
Well,
not there. Um, After that, the polished floor slides open, and you see that it goes down into darkness. And after a few more seconds, the floor slides back, or yeah, about 6 more seconds. Next round after that, the floor would slide back open, and then the round after that, the bars would raise.
whoa, quite an elaborate trap.
Recommend you to try and jump across that if you can.
We've got no one that. Have we got anyone that disables traps? So don't do it.
I could try. Where's this thing at? Can I get to it? It's just at this thing here.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot. 27.
Yeah, you're able to see the floor mechanism, when it goes down. You figure a way you could put like a dagger in there to kind of lock it up if you wanted to. So you wouldn't be you wouldn't have to worry about it. Kind of bypassing it for a while.
Good.
It's like a temporary solution. Like you're obviously not completely disabling it per se, but you're disabling it for threat purposes right now.
Hang on, let me log into the correct thing here. I know I have a dagger, I just don't remember if I have more than one.
I'll have a quick look at this statue as well. Ash as well. He's disabling that.
Like I said, that statue is like kind of broken. Like somebody had smashed the top of it. It's like pieces of statue remaining. It has humanoid like legs, you know what I mean? But like its upper torso is just, you couldn't tell.
The other statue are completely fine.
All the others except for the one that was half smashed in the first room, or not smashed but half fallen apart.
Cheers for helping us get out of that Ock though. That could have been painful.
I guess they don't want visitors. North or south?
You would have taken 4d8 points of damage, but you would have had a save for each one, for half.
I mean that could probably wipe us out, to be honest, if you get good rolls.
It could also be 4.
Yeah.
That's true. It could also be 4.
All right. Yeah, north or south?
I'll leave it up to you, Ock. You're leading the punt.
He's like, now that you know there's traps, like, yeah, you get back in the front, Octavian.
No, it didn't seem to matter if he was at the punt.
Yeah, you got lucky. It's it was a weirdly written trap. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I mean,
Go south then.
Not having a rogue character obviously hurt you a little bit, I suppose.
Yeah, like when you open the door south, it goes down for like it's like a hallway of 10 feet. Then there's another doorway. In here, like spider webs, like kind of are starting to collect more so than anywhere else, like kind of up in the top corners and whatnot.
I'll have a listen at the door.
You don't hear anything in there right now.
I open the door.
When you open this door, it's like it's like kind of an L-shaped hallway. On the south, kind of west side, it leads to like another set of double doors. On the east side, there's a strange, like what looks to be like a passageway that has been like kind of accessed and opened. It's not a normal hallway. The floor is a pillar, or there's like basically what looks to be like a gold disc on the floor that looks like the size of a coin. Had y'all come through here at like other times? Had you... Give me a second. All right, like I said, so normally there's like what looks to be like a column that's got what would resemble stacks of like a stack of coins going all the way up, but they've left this they've left this way open.
Ash, is the door open? Because I
No,
don't know
no,
if it's
not
just.
yet. I'm just describing it before I let y'all
Sorry,
into
no,
it.
it's fine. No.
But like I said, the stone door is carved with image. Like in here, two skeletons appeared, and to depict an immense coin column of coins stacked from floor to ceiling. At the edge of the coins are edged with tiny jagged runes. Um, so that's what you see in this room, like that. Now the door's open.
So, which way, guys?
I mean, we probably should have a look down this corridor to see if there's anything down there first, even if we go that way or not.
All right.
So just double doors down there.
Okay, so if there are doors here, then let's just hear for them if they are not opened and check the other room, maybe.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Octavian?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so you rolled a perception check. You said you're gonna hear for him. Don't sound like anything's in there.
Okay, maybe let's check the
What?
other room if this is. I will look at those doors and cover you. If anything goes from them, I will shoot.
Good. Can you squeeze through here at all?
Yeah, yeah, it's a passageway. The column's down.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
squeeze through.
Yeah, like when you come through there, Chen, like you can see like an opened door and room to the north. To the east is a close set of double doors. To the south is a close set of double doors. Visually, what you can see at the top is like an otherwise barren chamber is dominated by like a raised dais upon which sits like that marble throne. Like flanking it to this, to each side is a statue of a stern man holding a book and a glaive. Uh,
Is that the stone man with the glaive and all that? We've seen a few of them statues, haven't we?
yeah, yeah.
Does that mean anything to anybody? Like, is it a temple of some sort? I'm only asking because I don't
I'll
have.
call for a
I don't.
roll. I'll call for a
I
roll
don't.
later.
No, that's fine. I was just asking because I don't have knowledge relating that. So.
Seated upon the throne, you see a ghostly figure, the same man depicted in the statues. He gestures as though addressing an unseen audience. Hooked rings glitter faintly among his fingers, yet the words spilling from his phantom mouth are strange and unintelligible.
I'll try and get attention. I'll wave and say hello. Can you hear us? And see if he acknowledges it.
He does, like, even if you look at him and he wave, like you look at his eyes, like even his eyes don't even register your existence.
Okay.
Does anybody have like anything that lets you know all types of languages. I doubt that's a lower level spell. But if you have a way to know an ancient spoken language, I could tell you what he's saying. Like
mean,
you could hear it.
I have comprehend languages.
Do you want to cast it? Like I'm just asking you if you want to know what he's saying. If you don't, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't used it, so I might as well. I'll cast comprehend languages. For sure, you're loving me using one of my spells for day for that.
I don't. I mean, I'm just asking you. If you don't give a fuck, don't fucking give a fuck. But
I'll use it. I'll see
okay.
what he's saying.
You can kind of tell at some point, like it's like it seems like he kind of like when he goes like when he's doing something like he kind of shifts back to like a moment, and at some point like you said the best you could kind of feel is like this is a loop. Um, but what you can tell when wait hold on, how does comprehend languages work?
You can understand any written or spoken language, but you can't speak it.
Yeah, it's tongues, isn't it?
You can understand the spoken words of creatures or read otherwise incomprehensible written messages. The ability to read does not necessarily impart insight into the material, merely its literal meaning. The spell enables you to understand or read an unknown language, not speak or write it.
Okay. Um,
So basically, it's written and verbal languages are auto translated, but to me, but not from me.
that is what it said. Like it kind of like starts in the middle of it, like is upon us, but I command you remain. Witness my power. How Alzantis' petty wrath is but a flash compared to my strength. Take my final work to your graves and let its memory be the last thing you. And that's that's where it kind of flashed back, to where it is. It kind of cuts back in and loops in.
So I repeat this upon my interpretation in common. So I don't think you whispered that to me. So
I did not whisper it to you. I put it out there because I was gonna say it anyways. But you were right. I should have asked you if you wanted to tell anybody that. But that's my bad.
You're all good.
So, like Caelwyn went up to the like the hazy the ghostly figure and like kind of like an old TV like kind of tuned some knobs, slapped it a couple times, and it started speaking common. So that's why you all heard what it says. All right.
There's nothing else in this room.
Nothing that stands out. No.
I don't want to anger a ghost that's not, or whatever it is, not doing anything, so I'll just leave the room alone. You said these are doors here, did you?
Double doors to the east and double doors to the south.
Yeah, I can't see them ones on the map at all.
Yeah.
Lorie, do you want to catch up? I think we're going this way now, so we can leave them doors.
All right.
East or bottom?
I'd probably say east to start with. We're right next to the doors anyway, aren't we?
Okay.
All right. You open up the doors to the east. When you come in, like it goes in for a few feet, then it kind of there's a 5 foot, kind of stairwell down. Um, then you see three low tables stand in this room. Their surfaces like will be covered with like grim assortments of tools, saws, and long blades and knives. Their leathers and instruments whose purposes are not immediately clear. Then none of them suggest anything merciful or good. Near the southern table lies a strange jumble of bones, too many to belong to a single skeleton, yet too few to be complete bodies.
have a quick look on the chamber, see if there's anything of note.
I
Yeah, it
mean,
looks like
nothing
there's
that.
not enough
Yeah, nothing that.
remains to reanimate.
Yeah, nothing that would stand out here. I mean, there's probably enough remains to animate one thing, but like when you come in, the bones don't rattle and come together and attack you or anything like that. No, it's just a room. Not all piles of bones are gonna turn into something. Just most.
Are these all closed or just raised dices?
Yeah, they're just kind of tables. Yeah, they're not
Right.
coffins or anything like that. This like really is like it's not even like a. It's more of a transmutation room. Like anybody like that would know with like transmutative stuff, like probably somebody experimented in transmutation in here.
Noise, I think.
I
That's
look
these.
at the Selwyn. Looks like they maybe once again need your expertise.
What's that?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, you could roll to verify, what kind of room this is. You have knowledge. I don't know, spellcasting or not spellcasting. What would it be? Knowledge Arcana.
I've got a corner, but was there anything special in there? Or?
I see absolutely nothing special in here.
He's like,
No.
this is a plain old bone room. What are you talking about? You ain't got a bone room back at your house?
I mean, I can detect magic in here if you really want, but there's nothing appears overly special to me right now.
Yeah. No. Oh, you have knowledge Arcana?
Yeah, it's my only knowledge.
Okay. Then yeah. You would be able to tell this is a room for transmutation experiments. Yeah, for sure. It all makes sense. If somebody was studying the ancient art of transmutation.
I mean, if there's nothing else in there, though, obviously move on, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's whoever wants to take the lead and tell me where you want to go.
I'll actually listen at this
There's,
door because I
there's
realised I
really
forgot to.
nothing in here. Just
No.
tables.
Yeah, just tables, bones. And back in the day, it would be body parts and whatnot, but yeah, nothing of value is left in here because it's somewhere else. You could hear something through the door. It's like just the first bit of noise you probably would have detected thus far, but it's so far gone and muffled that it's barely audible.
No,
So you could tell there's something down there or whatever it may be.
I'll whisper to the rest of them that there is. Well, yeah, there's some noises that way, but too far to know what they are, and then I'll crack the door open slowly.
All right.
I'll step forward with my sword ready as he tells us it sounds like there's something in there.
Yeah, it's like you open the door, you can see like a lit stairwell that goes down about 30 to 40 feet to another set of doors marked with the runes and skulls down at the bottom. Um, that'll be a map transition, so if you want to go to there, I'll transition you to that. When you get to the bottom and you listen at that door, you can tell it's like the noise is on the other side of the door, so a lot clearer.
Do another like proper listen. Can you tell what the noises are? Or was it just muffled?
You probably heard some people talking and maybe some chanting.
Oh, okay.
All
Let
right.
everybody else. Let everybody else know. Everyone ready to open the next door?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. All right, boys. It's time.
Hammer time. Ah, not them again. Whoa.
Okay.
Do we have like a huge beast in this weird star down here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
Oh yeah. Very big mess. All right. So what you're gonna see. So let me see. So like when this chamber opens up into a vast like cathedral-like vault, its ceiling like arches nearly 20 feet, above your head. Um, um, and you could feel like the ancient like stone pillars rise. There's columns going down, whatnot. Um, in the area, there's like the surface cracked with age and etched with in like in faded runes. As this room kind of like, especially the southern part where the beast is, pulse faintly with angry red lights. The air itself feels heavy and thick with a sense of old magic, like scorched stone, sulfur, and something older itself. Um, Caelwyn, like you would feel like, or Caelwyn and uh, who else has an Arcana? Yeah,
That'd be me.
I guess everybody Octavian, like even maybe maybe the paladin could probably sense some kind of energies here. Uh, the smell of power sealed far away, for far too long. At the end of the chamber stands a massive blackened altar covered with blood, candles, and jagged symbols carved in devotion to Lamashtu. Before it kneels, a long, Noalia. Um, she doesn't even like notice your arrival, because she's deep into what she's doing. Her hair hangs wildly around her face. She chants in broken, fevered rhythm. Her one clawed hand pressed against glowing runes carved into the altar itself, as crimson energy kind of spirals upward from the stone in violent pulses as she like kind of crescendos into her chanting. Um, Wrapping around her arm too and sinking into her flesh like molten veins. This energy is kind of feeding onto her. Her voice rises and falls somewhere between prayer and madness. It seems. As she's doing this, like for a moment, as you notice the chamber seemed to tremble. Um, as a deafening impact suddenly slams through the room, like boom, dust rains and falls from the ceiling as the creature enormous strikes the barrier. It seems to be like locked in there. Um, as it the beast kind of the bashes into it, like where it hit, like you could like you would see you would see it's translucent to a certain degree. It's like you kind of see like a small haze, but when it hits the barrier, the haze solidifies and then it spreads out and then it dissipates. As he's hitting it. The translucent wall of shimmering force kind of ripples violently. Um, uh, Deep behind it, hidden within the darkness and red light, the monster silhouette kind of shifts as he, comes forth in another impact. Um, as this is all happening, and while his chanting intensifies, you'll see the figures below you. Like you're familiar with the Geth Hound, you can assume that the bugbear down there is who you've been told about. The other two is like a human male and a human female. The human male grips his blade tightly. He's he's clean shaven. He's got some armor and whatnot. Here, I'll just show you a picture of him. Fuck it.
So is this one the bugbear? Because I can't see the icon. I've got a column blocking line of sight, I think.
Oh yeah. But let me give you the old show to players.
Is it bad that the F-hound scares us more than the big thing? And
well, there was two of them, so
yeah, it's just the howl thing. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a nice looking shield.
I'll have that.
all right. You would probably get their you would probably kind of tell their names when the came through Orc would be Lear Pathasmus, they're people are here and they'll take note of you. Uh, the Yeth Hound will snarl and kind of circle around he was as close as he could be to Nualia, and then as you came through they would kind of do his predatorial growl and come forward. Um, the bugbear would draw his bow, or he does a bow. He draws his bow. You guys will have your weapons out. Oric would say Leary, stay near me. And he's got his shield out, and she'd say of course Oric. So you get their names, you kind of know who they are. So between you and the altar, jagged runes, and this is something Oric would say is we have to protect the runes. Jagged runes blaze across the floor in interconnected patterns, forming a protective web of magic around her. Their arcane barriers shimmer between the broken pillars, or not the broken pillars. Well, some of the pillars are broken, but the columns and whatnot, distorting the air with heat and crimson light. Every few moments, the runes flare brighter as the creature hammers against the prison. So right now, here's the scenario. Let me lay it out for you. You guys need. I would think you would probably have a sense of urgency, because if anybody can tell, it looks like Nualia's trying to break the barrier for that creature to let it out. So right here, this line, that's where. So there's a rune here and a rune here, and there's a line of energy connecting. And Oric, said that they have to protect the runes to protect Nualia.
So we can't get past this point.
Not unless you disrupt a rune on this column and a rune on this column.
Right.
Oric will pull his shield out as Lorie has a wand. She's aimed towards you guys. Bartholomew has a bow. The Town has himself. Oric will point his sword. I think he's got a bastard sword, and he'll say it's best if you turn and leave now if you want to live. He's one more step forward and you're gonna die.
Wait. So who said this?
Oric, the guy holding the shield and the sword.
Okay, I totally ignore him, and I cry out to Nualia, Leah, stop, please. We can revert all of this.
Alright, roll me whatever kind of check you want to roll off that for your skills if you can.
Okay, I want to just use a familiar voice, something that would echo in her mind and just give me this second to hesitation. So I would say it would be a diplomacy.
Okay.
Fuck it, I use hero point on that.
Well, even if you rolled a diplomacy 20 on that, I wouldn't advise you as a hero point on that. She will. But what's your nickname for her?
Leah.
Okay. I like that.
Leah.
I like that nickname. I'll say not too many people have ever called her that. Like, everybody probably used her proper nickname. Give me a second. Roll me a perception check. Cause she is in the throes of doing a chanting and alteration and whatnot.
Fucking 9.
So you said it, but you don't know if you can tell if she reacted. Like, you can't tell if she reacted. You couldn't really see. As you're saying this, uh, like Auric would like kind of laugh, and he would say you don't understand how far she's gone. Like when she is in her prayers and chants, like the world is dead to her.
All right, so I look the Auric dead in the eye. I'm like below the level of Octavian's shield, so I'm properly protected. But I look Auric in the eye and say, "Okay, do you want to stand between me? Do you want to feel my wrath, little man? No, it's your last chance to get out of here alive.
And so he'll just kind of shrug and say, "I get paid either way."
You get paid when you're dead."
He says, he says, "No, I'll get paid. You're gonna be this one that's gonna die." And like on that, like he just, he'll he'll like hold his shield up and pull his sword out, or he has his sword out and he readies it. Everybody roll initiative.
I don't want it.
Okay, so as you're rolling initiative, I want to explain to you how this is gonna go. After this fight, you've got to fight Nualia. Um, if you live.
Wait, I can't physically roll a 2.
Okay.
Um,
There you go.
thematically, because for what's going on, uh, you guys will have to break the runes. There is a countdown timer that you don't know about until Nualia breaks the barrier. You can roll. I would say like probably knowledge arcana to check on the barrier if you want. If you roll high enough, I will let you. I will let you. Um, but there is there can be a gap to heal up after this small encounter with these guys before you fight Nualia. Okay, so it just depends on how long it takes you to finish this fight before you start the fight with Nualia. And Nualia's fight is going to be a boss fight. Okay, so it's going to have different rules of engagement. She'll have different interactions.
Get them ones ready. Is that?
All right. So that being said, Lorie, you started off.
Okay, so Lorie stands tall as a 1 meter halfling can stand, and he raises his glove with a symbol of Sailray high while he speaks the words of blessing. Down, flower, give us your strength, and that's the bless. And you go, guys.
So the yellows to indicate that y'all have bless buff. I think that lasts like. Does that last minutes? Yeah, that'll last like both fights, won't it?
It lasts 3 minutes for me because I have magical knack oracle.
I think it'll last the whole fight, but we'll see. All right. On that, Lyrie will cast mirror image on herself. She has 4 images. Caelwyn, it is your go.
I was just looking for something real quick. I could have swore I had that ability. I'll have to find it later. Okay. So bless just affects our saves, right? Or is
+1 to hit, +1
And-
to saves against fear.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, that's the creature that's in there.
Yeah.
It is
What's
huge
the range on
size.
this? 100 feet. All right. I'm going to use a swift action to enhance my Harrow deck. And then I'm going to use my standard action to use my Scroll of Flaming Sphere and conjure a flaming sphere on top of this hound.
All right.
So when it enters the space with a creature, it stops moving and deals 3d6 points of fire damage, but it gets a reflex save. Which that save should be 10 plus. I mean, it should be based off the thing. I have to be at least a 3rd level caster. I do not know what it would be for the scroll.
Default, whatever it has to be for the scroll.
It just says reflex save. It has to be at least a 3rd level caster.
Yeah, so.
And they had to have at least at a +2, so minimum DC 15.
All right.
I would say that would be the minimum to go for.
All right, so DC 15. It rolled a 13 plus 6. I don't think it gets any flat-footedness for not going right now. Like, I don't think that does that apply to
Doesn't
reflex
matter
saves?
if it reflex, it negates, so it just takes no damage. But there is a flaming sphere in its.
All right, you should have control of the sphere to move it as you will. Test that for me, please.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
every round for the next, it lasts for 3 rounds. So 2 more rounds, so I can move it or jump it 30 feet each round. So yeah, that's it.
Chen, it's your go.
Wait. I think I'm gonna go for the spellcaster. So 5, 10, 15, 25. I don't know, right? I might have got that. Oh, did she? She moved back. I don't know if she moved back. I don't know if I had that. 5, 10. Actually, I can't go. I might mess this up. I can't go diagonal there, can I? From here. 5,
Yeah, that should be fine.
5, 10. And it is every second diagonal is another 10 feet, isn't it?
It's double, yeah.
Yeah, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll try and get her without an image, hopefully.
All right.
And let's do a power attack one. And then how many images is at the minute? 5.
There's 4 plus her, so 5. Yeah.
So
It's forward slash or D5, isn't it? Right for the command.
It's whatever you. I mean, yeah. Well, normally I say like, I don't know. Like, what do we normally say?
you can try to do like. I don't know if you can roll a d5.
You can roll
You
it.
can.
You can roll a D anything number.
Yeah. So just one hit here, and then everything else
Yeah,
is an
just
image.
/roll space d5 will give you the d5 roll.
Yeah, and a 1 hit here. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, that had that. Is it R slash or slash R?
/r space
D5.
d5.
There we go. Yeah. So image. That's my turn.
All right. Bruthasmus is going to shoot at you since you're attacking the mage. I think that'll hit even with cover.
Yep.
Hold on, let me make sure. Because you're in combat too, melee combat too, right?
Yep.
See, look at his feats.
It'll still hit anyway.
Oh, it will. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
so
don't have I don't have good defense.
he fires at you and he'll move. Over here. Instead, so that's 10 feet. So another. Okay, right there. Alright, that's his go. Alright. Auric. Well, he was going to go at the party, but you went at the mage. So he's going to go after you. And like as you attack the image, Auric looks like, or attacks Lorie. Auric looks visibly concerned. You know, and like yells, "No, Lorie!" And then when the image like kind of vanishes, like he's uh like happy that you didn't attack her. Then he's furious and charge. Not charges, but comes at you. All right. So he swings at you, does 6 damage. The Yeth Hound's going to fly. Oh shit! Fly at Octavian. We'll attack Octavian.
21 will hit.
All right. 8 damage. What's your CMD?
Against trip, 21.
Okay, cool. Octavian, you're up, and it's your go.
I guess I'll return the favour and attack this thing that's in front of me.
All right.
I'll do a 2-weapon fighting, so sword and then shield.
Okay. That'll hit. That'll hit as well.
By the way, I had a light source on Octavian's shield, and I can't see, well, anything here around. Can you put a light source on him because I can't see the hound?
Is that better?
Thank you. Yeah, much better.
Cool. All right, so the round will end. The second round will begin. Nualia's chanting will continue. Honestly, she hasn't even turned around. Like, one would seem to think she's so far into it, she don't even know you guys are there. As her chanting goes on, the barrier, wanes very slightly. As that's happening, energy from the barrier seems to be sucking into her and pulsating around her. All right, Lorie, it's your go.
Yeah, I cast Divine Favor on myself. Like, I cannot handle missing shots right now, so I just cast it, and that's all.
Okay. All right. Do you move or do you stay there?
I think in Pathfinder first edition, everyone had the attacks of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I don't move at this point.
Okay. All right. So Lorie is going to get away from the crazy guy that's trying to attack her, and she is going to go here, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, that'll hit.
A 1 again. Nope, never emit.
Alright, she'll point her wand up towards Lorie, firing 2 magic missiles fly out of it.
Alright. So it's 7 damage for me.
Slamming into Lorie. Caelwyn, it's your go.
Alright. My thing here will roll into this guy. Make the reflex save for me.
He fails.
May roll his 3d6 fire damage, so 9 fire.
Alright.
Let's see how far away. Shit, I'd have to go outside this thing's range. I guess I'll just hit this guy with my thorn blade. I will miss with my thorn blade.
You have bless, don't you?
Am I gonna hit with an 8? I'm pretty sure that's also with bless.
Okay, 8. Alright. Chen, it's your go.
I was on mute. I am going to drop into a rage, and then I'll do some rage power attack claws.
Okay. Oh, that'll hit.
So 13 damage.
Okay.
He's still there. About 13 damage.
Oh, that'll hit again. Okay.
Yep. He's 2. And I will also take a 5-foot step to there.
Okay. Brothazimus, it's your go. What are you gonna do, buddy? Oh, I'm gonna kill these people. That sounds good to me.
He's got split personality, has he?
Yeah, he does. He'll he'll kind of like see how bad Orc got tore up from trying to protect Larry, and he'll he'll like, love sick fool, you deserve your fate, and he'll turn the bow towards Caelwyn and fire at Caelwyn.
Hit! Doesn't confirm unless he has bonuses.
He doesn't. You're good.
Lucky.
I was gonna get you. Oh, I was gonna get you. Fucking crit. Max damage. Alright. Yeah, so you just take 12. And, he will move over here.
Aw.
Oric is visibly messed up. He is going to... So what's the negative for defensive fighting? Is it -2 to his attack? And he gives
What is
plus...
defensive fighting?
Yeah, -2 to
Like
his...
it's
Defensively, I think it's 4.
Yeah.
But it gives him a how much AC?
2. Unless he has acrobatics on rank 3, then 3, I guess.
Oh, he's not acrobatic. So he will defensive fight. So this is at a -2 to hit you, Chen.
It's -4.
Or -4. Well, fuck. But he's got a 2 to his AC. And he's gonna 5-foot step down here.
You need to confirm his fumble.
His fumble? Oh yeah, you're right. All right.
I was going to follow him, but not with that flaming sphere being there.
Yeah. All right. So his fumble, he will have to roll with disadvantage on his next attack roll. Let's see. The F-Hound gets to go. He is going to bite Octavian.
No way that.
Okay. He tried to bite Octavian, and Octavian kicked him in the face. Octavian, you want to do something about that?
I most certainly do.
You will
That's
hit.
11 and 20.
You will
No,
hit.
that's including the bless.
Alright. You will hit with your shield bash. As he was trying to bite you, you sword swung and shield bashed him in the face. Alright, so at the beginning of the third round, once again, Nualia, like I said, she's doing her thing and doing her chanting. She's feverishly sweating. She's really into it. She so you don't know this, but she has a sense of what's going on behind her in a different way than like visual. She senses the energies around her. Like she's like, this is what's going on in her chanting and whatnot. Auric has taken a lot of damage, and she is mathematically deciding that his chances of survival is slim. So she has a better use for him as she turns around like with a maddening look for the first time in her eyes. Like you turn around, you see a person gone, like you know, gone into a rage. Her madness has just overtaken her, and she points her finger as the energies around the area like form into like what best could be described as Hellraiser-esque chains that dive into Auric and pull him through the first barrier into the second barrier, and his body particleizes. His stuff falls to the floor, but his physical body and energy vaporizes, and he dies. She screams, "Yes, I could feel it." The barrier dissipates a little bit more, and she turns and she starts chanting again.
Okay, so the rooms were like, well, where's the fucking room? Here, right? Here, and
No,
on the pillars.
no. Here, I'll show you. They are here and here.
Okay, so two of them.
Yeah.
And from what we get, we have to destroy them to like stop her chanting, right?
To get to try to affect her, yeah.
To try to affect her. So okay, so she's behind the barrier too, so we can't hurt her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So as I got blood splattered by Caelwyn, I'm gonna quick permission to touch your butt, sir.
Sure.
Yeah, I cure wounds his butt.
It has to be the butt.
I'm a fucking halfling.
You can
What do you
touch
want
his
me to do?
leg. Why do you gotta touch his butt? You don't have to. It's like what? Cure light wounds torso? Is that like that's what it says?
You know, it's better to be closer to the wound, right? 10 health for you, and I lay on hands me, so it.
Well, I got shot in the chest, so.
Well, do you want him to grab your junk? Like, what are you doing here?
End of my turn.
Oh, like as Auric is drugged through the barriers, like he yells like, "No, not Nualia!" He yells, "Lorie, run!" You know, and then he dies. And Lyrie's like, Lorie doesn't seem as concerned for Auric as Auric seems concerned for him, or Auric seems concerned for her. That being said, not Lorie, but Lorie, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, sorry for the confusing name.
And that Lorie sees what happens, like kind of screams to Nualia like, "Why'd you do that?" Like, you know, like she's confused why that just happened. She didn't know that was gonna happen. Uh,
Oh no! Evil bitch behind a thing doing a ritual. Why would she ever do something evil?
she's going to come over here. Or, actually no. It's like she needs to do something about this crazy guy. That's gonna do something to her. She thinks.
I turn around going, what crazy guy?
Let me see what she's got. Um, she does not have too many things that are worth a damn. Yeah, she is going to cast a spell. I don't know how that spell works. I assume if she has mirror images and casts invisibility on herself, do the mirror images go invisible too?
I would have said
Yeah.
so.
Oh, okay, then she goes invisible.
Otherwise, it's completely pointless.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's weird, but either way, she disappears. Caelwyn, it's your go.
Oh, well, I thought she was still right there, so my flaming orb is gonna move in the direction towards. It's gonna move 30 feet in that direction. If it doesn't hit a creature, it's just gonna end up hitting the barrier. Yeah, it didn't reach there.
Yeah, well,
So
yeah, it goes into the barrier. She's not there.
yeah, the thing's done anyway. So
It did
uh,
it did one thing of damage. Like it managed to do something.
hey, it dealt 9 damage to one guy. It was great.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting her to go invisible. Um, God, I wish this dog was gone. Wait, I'll just move up a little bit and then just try to hit it. God damn.
You want to cycle your rolls? Chen, it's your go.
So do I know what I have to do to actually get rid of this?
You
Ruin?
can roll a knowledge arcana check to see if there's something you can do to it, or you could try to physically damage it if you want.
Actually, ignore that roll because I'm in a rage, so I will just hit it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sorry, I did. I forgot I was in a rage. So that's +1 if it manages to hit.
Okay, you have damaged it one. Not like it's not one damage per se, but it has stages, so it's at one. All right, you've done damage to it. Let's go with that. All right, Brothazimus will. Okay, he'll look around and he'll be like, where did he's like, where did she go? He doesn't know where the fuck Clary went, and she's alone. He just kind of spits in disgust and sees you damaging the barrier, so he is going to come down here for a clear shot and shoot at you. There we go.
Yep, that's a hit.
You're not an elf, are you?
I'm not an elf, no.
Okay, cool.
For the most part, I'm human.
All right. The Yeth Hound will. Oh, he's actually going to. He has to. Fuck. Is he smart enough? No, he would do it because you are almost getting to Nawalia, and he, out of character, you don't know this, but he is. Fuck it.
He's a loyal dog.
Well, it's not a dog. He's a gift from Lamashtu. All the Ethans were a gift to Lamashtu. And he's devoted to protecting Nawalia, so he would provoke from Octavian and Caelwyn to stop you from what you're doing. Oh god, he's gonna regret that. Shit. That will not confirm. Oh shit, that's a big difference. Never mind. That's only 5 if it's not a crit. All right, so 5 and 7. All right, the Earthhound charged you. So that's. Oh yeah, that's at a +2 for charge. So 28 versus your AC for 8 damage, and he crit trips you, so you are prone.
Yep.
All right, Octavian. You wish that Earthhound wasn't there. He's not there anymore.
That was me.
Oh, okay, whatever. Both of y'all. I guess all of y'all are probably wishing that.
What's prone in this? Which one do you use? Do you use?
The hunchback.
Yeah. One with the arrows or the one with the spikes?
It doesn't matter.
Can I charge to this square?
I don't know how charges work. Like, I can't
It's
remember how they
a
work.
straight line.
Straight line, so you can't like
I
turn
think that's a straight
corners.
line.
Is it a straight line to a square, or is it a straight line to the monster?
To the closest square that you can reach
Yeah.
to the monster.
I mean, if that counts as a straight line, then yeah.
He charged me the same way, so yeah.
True.
Because he was there, wasn't he?
That'll hit. All right, Lorie, it's your go.
Great. So it's a fine. It's a time for me to attack something. Like, let's go one here.
It's the final
2, 3.
countdown.
Well, how much movement did I fucking have? Yeah, 20. Okay, so Bartasmus has cover from. No, he doesn't have cover from me, I guess. Oh, wait, he does. He has a lesser cover here, from what I see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the doggy is safe to kill for me. So let's kill the doggy. And here I go. Come on, click yourself. Alright, sorry, it's 15 fire damage.
All right, it vanishes back to the abyssal realm. As your longstaff missile, your rock hits it, shatters.
Yeah,
like it hits it,
it's iron bullet because
yeah,
I
caves into it, and its body kind of cracks and falls, and then like oozes into the ground. I don't know how things that go back to the shadow and fucking abyssal realm disappear. Maybe like I guess thematically they leave like the smell of sulfur and brimstone in the air or something. Okay. Caelwyn, it's your go.
Is there only one entrance to this building?
Yeah, the one y'all came through.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the door, close it, cast Arcane Lock. Or whatever that spell's called.
Okay.
The thing I did with the dogs at one time.
Yeah.
Hold portal. There we go. That's the name of it.
Chen, it's your go.
Can I attack the ruin from the ground, or would I have to stand up?
I think you'd have to stand up.
Okay, then I will stand up. I'm gonna drop out of rage, and I'll attack the ruin again. Do I need to roll for it, though?
Sorry, my kid was yelling at me. What?
No. Do I have to roll to actually hit it, or is it just a stage thing? Like how many attacks?
We'll go with stage thing is fine. It's like literally just there.
So yeah, attack it again.
Okay.
Both claws.
I stood up, so I can't. That's
Right.
why. That's why I want to know if I could, do it from the.
Yeah, and your second attack, you break it, so you're good there.
Oh, it's actually broken anyway.
On that one, yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right, Barthosmus' go. He's kind of looking around, curious, like wondering why Lorie hasn't done something. Like he kind of yells, like, "If you're gonna do something, you witch, you better do it now, or you need to do it soon, or something." Kind of derogatory towards her with like anger and whatnot. He will drop his bow while he's moving, pull out his heavy flail, and attack you, Octavian.
That'll miss, even with my charging penalty.
Okay. Let you go.
I'll yell out to the same person he was yelling out to. If you want to sit this one out, we'll let you live. And then attack him.
The first one will hit.
And I'll 5-foot step to there.
All right, at the beginning of the fourth round now.
Okay, so I go here. And I hurl another stone at the Bretasmus.
Okay.
And I yell, "That's for Shalelu." Critical hit. Does 14 confirm?
No.
Good, but because the crit damage is sad.
That's yeah, that's funny. Do I crit for one more damage?
But dex damage should... No, it's not dex damage.
Yeah.
Strength and stuff like this should also be considered a crit, right?
Yeah. All right. So
Anyway,
when you
so...
mention Shillelagh, like he'll kind of like growl and look at you as the stone, like as he looks at you, the stone nails him. Across
Yeah,
the
he
head.
knocks his teeth out.
Caelwyn, it's your go.
Let's see. How far can I go? I have my movement 30 feet, right? How far can I go? Oh yeah, I can go close enough, and I have precise shot, so I don't take any penalties for this. Harrow strike. Do 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 do. Oh, that was supposed to be 20 to hit for 8 damage.
Yeah. All right, 20 for 8.
Yep.
Did you crit on a 19?
With the deck, no, I shouldn't, because it counts as a dagger. I mean, a dart, so it only crits on a 20.
Okay. Just making sure. Chen, it's your go.
Unfortunately.
I'll take a 5-foot step to there. And I'll claw this guy twice. Though these are -1 at the minute because I'm fatigued. So 10 and
Your first one will hit.
fumbles.
Or wait, no, first one's 11.
Yeah.
Never mind. Both of them will miss.
But that goes down by 1.
All right. He'll kind of step back, or he'll. What is that? He'll look at you, like kind of look around and kind of read the room, and he'll like kind of say like, you know, if that offer stands to me, I'm willing to take it. And he starts to like withdraw, like he does a withdrawal to get out of the square, and then he starts to head to the door. That's all. Hold on. Let me get his movement right though.
Oh no, not the door.
Wait, do you repent and pledge to harm innocents no more?
I don't think we've got time for conversation with him.
If he says nothing while running away,
He'll say sure, whatever. Just run off. He gets to the door and realizes it's locked.
He can try to break it down. You just gotta determine what kind of material the door is made of, and add 5 to the DC.
Yeah. So Octavian, it's
like
your go.
Move there and take a swing at this other rune.
Okay. Alright, so that rune's at 1. Alright, so at the beginning of this round, the new round is round 5. Bartholomew is like trying to pull on the door, and he's like, "What the devil is this?" You know, and then Nualia senses his life force low, so same thing. She sends the chains forth. It snatches his ass up, drags him back into the barrier. His physical body dies, and the energy and blood like kind of pour into the barrier, weakening it furthermore. Stuff falls to the ground. Nualia is like kind of high with rage and anger as she feels the barrier close to ending. Like I said, if you guys want, if anybody wants, this combat is over. But you guys have a certain amount of actions if you want to be, what do you call them? What about the wizard? You know, who knows? If you want to be versed on like the countdown, like I said, you could spend an action to roll. But as soon as you drop that barrier, the Nualia boss fight starts. So, that being said, it's up to you. Everybody, for 1 round, will decide what you're doing on this round.
I go to Chen. Permission to touch you, sir?
Yep. I'm drinking a potion at the same time anyway.
So Chen drinks a potion. Lorie touches booties.
By the way, Dusk, have you added this 10 HP before?
You said
the one you healed me for? Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because I'm at 20. I'm barely lost any health now.
Yeah.
I also, in the same turn, I use lay on hands on myself.
Okay. Octavian, what are you doing for the round?
I am going to drink a potion.
Okay.
Chen, don't forget a healing potion is D8 plus 1.
Yeah, I
So
did. Yeah,
if-
and I got 5 back then. Oh no, I got 6. Oh yeah, plus 1. 5. I missed that. Half health. I'm at half health anyway.
All right. So this is now the
Is she
6th.
is she facing the thing still, or facing out towards us still?
No, she's facing the thing, kind of going into her chanting. She Now, okay, like I said, this is the 6th round. After the body got pulled back, she didn't pay y'all no mind. Then y'all have done 1 round of healing. Now the question is, does anybody need any more healing, or do y'all want to try to get a sense for the barrier countdown, or do you want to, like, what do you want to do for this round? Like,
Okay,
that's up to you
guys. So
guys.
maybe you all start knocking this shit up, and I will touch Chen once more.
Yeah, that's fine.
Octavian only
I-
has to hit it 1 more time, and then the barrier's gone.
Well, I'll try and work out the countdown then. Is it Arcana? Is it?
Just roll a knowledge arcana check.
Well, the other one was much better.
Do we think like
Like, the knowledge arcana is just basically you're trying to sense the amount of, like, the energy that barrier has is left. You know what I mean? Like, with everything that's going on. Like,
does it allow colors through this barrier?
I mean, it's not a Jim Crow barrier, so you wouldn't, like.
I think we just knock it down and let's go, guys.
Well, I'm not very strong, so I'm gonna cast color spray because she's just in range of my thing.
You're not very strong.
Yeah, I'm not very strong. I'm a dex-based character.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm
I mean,
effective, so.
if you wanted to see
Anyway.
if this barrier would allow that before you casted, I would say you can roll a knowledge arcana check to check this barrier that's here.
I can try. 20.
You know it might, but you would have to make a check to beat it.
Like a spell resistance check.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I
So
can give that a try.
It's not a guarantee. Chen, as to your role earlier, you know you have, you don't know how many rounds you have. You have anywhere from 2 to 8. You could guess before the barrier goes down.
Yeah, better safe than sorry, guys. I think we've got to go now.
I mean, I'm gonna try to do this color spray because then she might get stunned for a round.
Want me to hit it then?
Oh, let me do the color spray first and then hit it. Because if it works, then it works. If not, whatever.
Would you be better off just readying an action? So
Yeah,
that
so
once
when-
I hit it, then you cast. Because then you
I
don't
mean,
have to worry
yeah, I
about
can do
when it
that.
overcomes
If
the
it's gonna
barrier.
go down as soon as you hit it, then yeah, I'll just do that.
Yes, if you're ready to cast as soon as the barrier goes down, I'll hit
Yeah.
the rune.
As soon as it goes down, I'll cast color spray. As long as she doesn't meet the will save, then it'll interrupt her thing. So it goes down.
It goes down, yeah.
All right. She needs to make a will save of 14. Wait, does bless? No, bless doesn't affect will saves.
No.
It's a 14 will save.
All right.
That would be a good time for her to fail.
So I'm gonna say purple is her legendary saves, and she has to eat 1 up now.
Oh fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, it's something still.
All right, so you guys start the initiative order. She is going to be at the bottom, and she only has she only has a turn because for effects to resolve. So
Why did it roll it twice?
Why did what roll twice?
My initiative.
I couldn't tell you. So she's gonna be in this square. So as you guys break the barrier, Caelwyn, you cast your spell, like she can sense that it's gone and that she now has to deal with this. She gets visibly angry, turns around and screams at you, like, screams at you all, like, saying, be gone, you can't stop my wrath. And like she'll kind of for a second you hint, like you could probably see she might recognize you, like Lorie, but like just in that instant second, like she's back to her wrath-filled eyes. Like this Nualia, you don't know this Nualia, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, she resembles Nualia from your it was your childhood, right? Or it was 5 years ago. How old are you right now? It was like 5 years ago.
Lorie is 26, but he, as we said, he will be like babysitter for time.
Yeah.
Like he was kind of.
I think she's nine. I can't remember how old she is. I think she's 19. Maybe she's a little older. But you would have grown up with her, like grown up around her. You probably were like one of the few people that were ever actually not, you know, not unkind so much as like didn't treat her like a pariah. How long ago did you leave Sandpoint?
I would say, well, it's in my backstory. Now I don't have like a number for that, but I would say like a 7 years, I guess, or something like that.
Okay, so you were gone before the times of trouble. That was 5 years ago.
Yes.
So in the times of trouble, like there was a bunch of murders that happened, and this is when Nualia supposedly died in the cathedral fire with Father Tobin. So.
Okay, so 6 years I see because Lorie became of age. So for age is 20 for halfling.
Okay.
So 6 years ago. So before the time of trouble still.
So like I said, like her whatever kindness or like whatever she would have had in her eyes, like you don't see that anymore. You don't recognize that person anymore. Nualia, like she is just she's let herself go to her anger and her hatred. Let's see here. So the way that this boss fight goes is she goes after every one of you. She has a certain amount of things she can do. And reactions she can do. As you guys like kind of lower the barrier, throw your spell, you see her like as the color like the spray hits around her, like the energy around her kind of pulses and she kind of fights it off. But it like as she pulses, the energy becomes less. Like there's less there for her because it's helping her in this fight. She's got two you see the monstrous arm on her right side. I don't know. Here actually, I gotta do the whole show to players thing. In these right arms, like you kind of couldn't really tell what's happening, or her left arm. She's got two beating hearts in her left arm that are kind of visible. Like they're kind of like they're just attached to her skin, like maybe one's protruding at her bicep and one's like on her like forearm underneath. Out of character. Like this is basically like how she's using some of the energy from how many people she sacrificed to the barrier. It's giving her a little bit of a boost. So like I said, this boss fight, the way this boss fight goes is she goes after every one of you. She has a certain amount of ability she can do. She doesn't have an action on her turn. Her turns only to resolve things that need to resolve, like for saves or turn abilities. Okay.
Correct.
All right, Lorie, you were at the top, or no, Caelwyn, you were at the top of the round.
This looks fun. I don't think I have any good magic that I want to cast. maybe shield. Yeah. It'll last for a couple minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna cast shield on myself. And then I will kind of maneuver over to here. Hello?
Okay. Give me 1 second. Like I said, if your actions, I gotta do something.
Yeah, I thought I was talking to myself for a second. Like,
Okay. So she will. She does like her action. You don't know what she does, but she kind of like readies some energy in herself. So that's her go. Her reaction. Lorie, it's the beginning of your turn.
Okay, so since the beginning I was talking, so might we know free action at this time, please?
Yeah, go.
Leah, your whole life you've been manipulated, and once more you are. This rage is not you; it's all by the rune. And I hurl my stone at her at the fingers she clenches her sword with. It's not a disarm, just my way of describing the attack.
Okay. Have you smited on her yet?
No, I
Okay.
don't want to smite her because then I would like it would be like saying that she needs to go down. So it's only 21 for 10 damage.
Okay. That will hit.
No reaction to my words whatsoever.
Hold on. Well, hold on. I gotta put her fucking things in. Give me a persuasion check on that.
All right, let's go. It's a diplomacy, not persuasion. Jesus fuck, I was looking at for the what the P. Yeah, let me use a hero point on that one. So one down.
Okay, so you will. Um. Yeah, like you'll see like as you say that. Like she'll kind of have maybe at this point you can see a flicker of recognition. Like to you, like her eyes for a moment, like her eyes will soften. Um, yeah, like and then like she's confused, like you see like not out loud, but you see her. Uh, she would her mouth would whisper like what would be like because you haven't you have a name that you had for her. What would be a name she would probably have called you back in the day, like a shorthand, like nickname?
Yeah, it's just Lorie because it's Lorie and Duke for long one, and Lorie is for the friends. And since Lorie calls everyone friend, then it's just Lorie.
Okay, so she would like her mouth would like say Lorie confusingly, and for a second, like the fury breaks, like you shouldn't be here, and then the anger returns. No, no, of course you would be, and then like that kind of happens. Then you hit her, and she takes the damage. That is her reaction. Chen, it's your go. Or no, she has an action after. Sorry. After his, so that's a hit. She can. She is going to. Nobody else has hit her. Yeah, Lorie, you hit her, so she will mark you.
Great.
Yeah, she gains a +1 to attack and damage rolls against you.
Great. I would have it no other way.
All right, Chen, it's your go.
I'll drop back into rage, and then I'll go 5, 15, 20, 3 there, and then I'll attack it. I'll go power attack. That's a +1.
All right, that will miss. And she will attack you back.
Okay. That's a hit.
All right. Octavian, it's your go.
The damage is already taken off.
It's a 19 with flanking.
19 with flanking. 19 will miss. You have bless as well in there?
Yeah, it's already included.
Okay, just making sure. All right, so on her round, like I said, nothing happens for for her and all that got on like but in her anger, she kind of says to you all, like, you come to stop me now. Where were you heroes were when they whispered about me, when they stared, when they judged. Clenched with, teeth clenched with fury, she says this through it, like, looking at you all with disgust. Caelwyn, it's your go at the top of the round.
Okay, let's see what I want to do. I think I just gonna pop right here and throw a card.
All right.
do, 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 do. 24 to hit for 7 damage.
That'll do damage.
And then I'll just, pop back behind there.
She will. Can't she do that? Hold on. You have cover from range from her, right? Yeah, because that fucking pillar. So she can. She can only do it here. Yeah. So her body turns to fire and ash, and she can teleport 15 feet. Only. So she reappears here. Looking at you, Caelwyn. Well, she can't get to you yet, but she's coming for you. Lorie, it's your go. So marked here, marked here, marked here, marked there. Alright.
I move here, and I shoot another bullet. Once again at her arm, I don't want to, like, hurt her. I want her to drop her sword, but it's still not a disarm, but just an attack.
Yeah, if you want it, if you want it to be non-lethal, it got to be rolled as a non-lethal attack, so it's 10 damage. Alright. Alright. At the end of that, she will be. Nothing.
And yeah, that's all.
All right. So she doesn't do anything this round because it's gonna eat up 2 of her actions to do it. But you see her charging something up, like she's pulling energy, like the energy around her. She's pulling it, like kind of into herself. Chen, it's your go.
Yep, I'll just step up, take that away, and then I'll do a power attack.
The first one will hit.
9 damage.
Second one won't.
That's me.
All right. So now what she's doing, because she's charging up, will hit. So she starts to heat up. Like she doesn't burst into flame, but the energy around her starts to become like physically felt. So until the end of the next round, which is the red reminder for that, or no, I guess until the end of Chen's round. So I'm gonna red you for this reminder, okay? So until this part of the round goes away, anybody that attacks her takes 1d4 fire damage from the heat and fury pouring off her body.
Was that for me this round as well? Yeah.
No, it happened after your round, so you don't take it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. That is not the mirror image. That is something she's gotten, so don't worry about it. Octavian, it's your go. All right.
Solid hit.
That will hit. All right, you take 3 damage. All right, at the end of your go, she's going to attack you back, dealing 8 damage. Caelwyn, it's top of the 3rd round, I believe.
You say the fire damage is any attack or just melee?
It's melee. Yeah, it's melee.
Okay. Well, I mean, clearly I just moved back. Still gotta, I gotta stay within 20 feet of her.
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm still trying to figure out something else. 15 to hit.
No.
Oh, that shouldn't be a dagger, but same damage.
Yeah, but no.
I take that back. It should be a +2.
It's still no.
Okay.
+2 still no. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And then I still have 10 feet of movement, so I'll move 10 feet.
Can you move in between attacks?
You can split your movement up.
Not in between attacks. Not in between attacks. That's a spring attack or like flyby attack. When you stop to attack, unless you have a feat, you have to stay where you're at.
I'm not moving between attacks though.
You moved, attack, and moved again. Like, did you attack first, then move?
You can freely split movement before and after an attack action.
No, you can't. That's D&D 5th ed. You need feats for doing that in Pathfinder.
I'm looking at the thing for Pathfinder.
I don't know what you're looking at, but that's not how Pathfinder combat works.
That would make the feat like spring attack useless. So I don't know how you're going to do your attack. I thought you were far enough away to just do your attack and move anyway. So that being said, she has the ability to do something. I think she's just going to attack Chen. You did damage to her too. All right, so that's a +2 to hit and damage right now for her.
Is it that? Okay, -3. Yo.
All right.
So, my turn, right?
Lorie, it's your go. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Lord just starts with, "Yes, I know, I'm sorry I wasn't here before. And yes, I'm sorry for all that happened to you, but you can step now." And I just step. I know that I am well from that range, but I just step closer to her. "My friends here, they agreed to just, spare you. And all of this you tried to do will, well, will just go somewhere where you won't be manipulated. You can do what you want as long as you don't hurt the innocents. You can, paint, sing, what you want, but just don't give in to this rage. This Quasit, Aurelium, or what was her name, she even mentioned in her diary how easy you were to manipulate due to your rage. See the sense, please." And yeah, I go one more and I just try to grapple her. Despite the flames, so burn me.
You're making a grapple attempt?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, do you have improved grapple?
Not at all.
Alright, that's the flames. And then she has +2 right now. Her CMD is 17. She gets an attack of opportunity from you for grappling her. So you are marked by her, so she gains a +1 on bonus attacks rolls. So it's a 24.
Yeah, and I discarded all the HP alongside the one more from the mark. But she's grappled.
Alright, grappled condition. I don't know what the hell to use for that as a condition modifier.
That's the web.
Perhaps the
When
web.
I swift action, use the healer's way to heal myself for d6 damage.
Alright.
Well, there's a grab as well. There's like a fist. That's a grab.
I used the fist. I should have used the fist for the other thing she had. Instead, I used the buff guy flexing. Anyways, so that was your go. She gets. I mean, you grappled her, so she can do this stuff without. Oh. That's actually something to look at when it comes to these actions. I know what she's doing. She is charging energy. Like, she's doing something that's taking more than one round, so she's not physically going to react, but you could feel her pulling energy into herself and violently shaking. As you get off of her, as you grab onto her, like you hear her, she's like, she's.
So I just scream for her to stop, and that's all. And yes, that was the end of my turn.
Like she would kind of like say like she would kind of like say like kind of laugh like your goddess never answered me when I prayed for salvation. Lamashtu did. Redemption you look for? There's nothing left to redeem. And like I said, then the energy starts charging up. Chen, it is your go. She is currently grappled with Lorie.
All right. I will just power attack claw again.
Yeah, go ahead. First one will hit, second one won't.
Yeah, I wish the damage was the different way around though.
Yeah. Octavian, it's your go. Cause she's still charging, by the way. So she ain't doing nothing. She needs Lorie, yours, and hers. Okay.
Oh, could you? Sorry, Octavia, could it? I should have done this on my turn, but can can you step to there, Octavian? Because if you could have, I would have stepped to here. Don't know why that went to -1. Jesus.
So that'd be a 24 then.
Yeah, that hits. And I took her damage. When you strike at her, as she's like, kind of grabbed and charging everything up, when you connect this strike, both of her, like both of the beating hearts on her monstrous arm explode out in blood. Some of her energy seems to dissipate. Like the energy's still there, but the probably the amount like that she can control is gone. At the end of your turn, her 3 held actions will oh, by the way, you guys take a d4 damage. Oh no, that was the end of Chen's round. That thing's gone. That's right. All right, you're good. Where is it at?
Take it before on my turn though, before it ended.
No, you wouldn't even take it because it happens. It happens on the turn. Yeah. So. Where the hell did it go? Okay, so she erupts in a wave of uncontrollable wrath. All creatures within 30 feet must make a fortitude save or be hurled 30 feet away. Octavian, you pass. Chen, you fail. Caelwyn, you.
Give me a second. Fortitude. Well,
Hold on. Fortitude.
Mine does have a +2, but I don't think that'll pass either way.
No, it's 18 is what we're looking for.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just thought I'd check.
Yeah. So anybody without an 18, you're knocked up to 30 feet away if you can be pushed back. All right.
Go with these statues and all that, or can I go all the way?
I mean, if you want to be knocked in the statue, you could say you're knocked in the statue. It don't have to be straight back. It could be at an angle. I don't care. Well, those are stairs going up anyway, so you probably would just hit the stairs. Yeah.
All right, so I'm there, ma.
Yeah, you'd be on the stairs. Yeah.
Okay. Do I take damage from the stairs hitting them?
If you hit a physical object, yeah, you have to take a d6 damage.
Right. No. Are you rolling that? Or have you already? No, you haven't rolled.
Of course I roll max. That's what I do. That's what I do. All right. Top of the round, Caelwyn. It's your go.
She's still grappled or no?
Yeah, he did.
yes.
He saved. She is grappled.
Okay. I don't think I can get close enough. I can get back 30 feet. Oh, I'm still within 20. I think. No, I'm not. I'm not. In that case, I will just magic missile. For 4 damage.
All right, 4 damage it is. She will attempt to break the grapple. She can't physically attack. She can't do that. And her big thing didn't happen. It's just a CMB check against his CMD now?
Yes.
Alright. I don't think that does it.
Let me see. No, fortunately not.
Lorie, it's your go.
Okay, so I pin her.
Mm,
It's 17, I think plus 1 from Bless, so it's 18. What's her CMD?
Don't forget you get a +5 to your maintaining the grapple check.
well, he has to maintain the check first.
Okay, so did I maintain grapple?
Mm,
With
Yeah,
18?
the check to maintain the grapple gets a +5 bonus if you're in charge of the grapple, which you
Okay,
are.
so
because you're
it's
grappling her.
18 plus 5, so 23.
I think it will. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, her stuff wasn't that good last time anyway. So that's your maintain grapple check. So you roll the pin now.
Oh no. Okay, I use a hero point on that, so I'm out of hero points. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess you can roll to pin. That's, yeah. I don't see why you couldn't right there. So you pin her on her turn.
Yeah, give me the fire damage because I'm still, in grapple.
There ain't no fire damage anymore. That's over.
Alright.
Let's see. So when it comes to, I'm gonna ask you this too. When it comes to boss fights, I get what you're trying to do, Lorie. I love the theme for it, but her stuff doesn't say she requires the ability to do it for her teleport. Like, since you went out of your way to pin her, I want her to suffer some kind of way if she kind of boss cheats, for a better word. Like her way out of it. What would be a good negative that happens to her for cheating her way out of something like this that you guys think would be fair?
She left her sword here.
What's that?
She left her sword here. Her bastard sword. That's, I think, like, she teleports, but she leaves behind the sword.
Maybe she teleports and she's prone because she's already she's pinned.
Maybe. But I would also. What if she gives up one of her resistances for that too?
Yeah, that would probably work because they're meant to be kind of.
Because
together,
if she loses her sword, the fight's gonna be very boring after that.
Is she trying to do a spell-like ability or a spell?
Like, these are just
She
her.
has to
This is just her abilities. Like, she just has the ability to teleport. I could
yeah,
rework
it's a
these
spell-like
as.
ability.
Yeah.
Okay, if she can just teleport, then don't give me anything.
No,
Like,
I want to
I
give
didn't
some.
take into the account
I
that
want
she
to.
can teleport, so
Yeah.
don't
Well,
give me anything.
it's boss actions. I want whenever she does something that you guys are thematically trying to do, I want her to lose something for it as a cost, a cost factor.
Well, that's what a legendaries are for, so yeah, I would say that.
But it only puts her. She only has a 15-foot radius to do this.
Like if it's a spell or spell-like ability, there's a concentration check that has to be done before she can even use it.
I would think these are supernatural abilities.
That's what spelling abilities are.
No,
Are they not?
supernaturals and spell
No,
like they're
supernatural
different.
another type.
They're different. They're SU types, not SLEs. Alright, so she loses her thing and she'll reappear prone. Chen, it's your go.
Don't get up, sit down, and let's talk this out.
10, 5, 15, 20, 40 feet. Get to there, another attacker.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
That's me.
Alright. Alright, yeah, she will stand up. Guess that provokes on Chen.
Okay, so that's a miss.
That will
Most
miss.
of miss. Max damage.
Octavian, it's your go. That will hit. She is past bloodied at this point, just so you know. I think she got past bloodied when Chen hit her, I forgot to mention. I don't know if you guys would like that kind of mention during a boss fight.
Yeah, it's helpful, yeah.
She has to do something. Chen hit her first. How much you hit her for, Chen?
10 damage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
10.
hit for the same, but you hit her first. Yeah, she's gonna hit Chen back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm still standing.
Caelwyn, it's your go at the top of the round. As you're doing that, you know, she will tell you she'll tell you, it's like speak to Lorie, like, you know, your efforts are for naught. You should have been there when everything was gone, taken from me. Eight will not hit.
That's it.
Alright, so she'll release a searing surge of burning anger that emanates 15 feet from her. Any in this area takes 1d6 points of fire damage and must succeed on a will save. Actually, you get a save for half damage on the fire too. So it's a reflex for 15 for half, and a will for 15 or become shaken. That's the you take 1 fire damage.
It's me as well, sorry.
Anybody that's 15 feet from her right now.
Well, what do you want, sorry? Reflex.
Reflex to half the damage, a will to shake off the shaken effect that she gives you with this ability. Alright, do you have combat reflexes, Chen?
No.
Alright, so you take 1 no matter what.
Oh, you mean evasion? No, I don't have evasion.
Or evasion, yeah.
Well, that is enough to knock me unconscious. Don't know if you want that or what's your...
Alright, 2 shaken. Everybody's shaken too. So all y'all are shaken as well. for till the beginning of Caelwyn's round. Lorie, it's your go. Chen went down.
Chen went down.
Yeah, Chen's down. He's unconscious on the ground.
So I look her in the eye and just say soft, "Don't make me do this," while I hurl the stone at her face.
Alright.
It's 16 for 7 damage.
That'll miss.
Here, so I can go like one more here. And that's all.
Alright, she will attack Octavian. That's just straight attack and damage. She don't have any bonuses built up. Then she... Nope, she only gets one action. I gotta add 5 foot to these boss fights. I'll do that after. Chen, you want to roll your stabilize?
Oh, actually worked.
Oh yeah, she gets to go after Chen's go, even though he don't get to go. She will start building up energy. She's got to do something about getting y'all away from her. So that's her go. Octavian, it's your go. Is that a straight 18?
No, it's... Oh, sorry.
No, that'd be a 16 because of the shaken.
Ah. That will not hit. She's still building up energy. She can't take an action or a 5 foot step. Caelwyn, it's your go.
You said the shaken lasted until the end of my turn or beginning of my turn?
When did it happen? At the beginning or end? I can't remember. We'll just go at the beginning. I can't remember. So your shaking condition's gone.
Okay, I'm gonna use my, what is it called, spell combat for the first time ever. So I mean, I'm still gonna take a -2 penalty to these attacks, but I'm gonna be casting Shocking Grasp and attacking with my sword at the same time.
All right.
So 2, 1. So that's a -2 on the attack roll. And then I have to roll a spell attack. How in the world do I know this? It is D20 plus my modifier. So it's a +3. I'm assuming a 14 does not hit.
14 what?
14 to hit for Shocking Grasp.
No.
There's a touch attack though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's versus touch AC.
And you get another +3 if she's wearing metal armor.
Let me double check the spell. Yes, +3 if she's wearing metal armor or carrying a metal weapon. All right, so that will be an additional D6 plus just D6. So 2 lightning damage and 11 slashing damage. That'll be my turn. If
All right, so it's my turn, right?
No. It's her turn. At the end of her turn. That's +2 plus 11. All right. That is enough. So how does this look, Caelwyn?
What?
That's enough to
There's
kill her.
your move.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I envision simultaneously as my sword cleaves into her neck, my lightning just sends a final pulse, just jolting electricity through her, and she falls.
All right. So as she's dying, like she reaches out, in the sense of like she's looking for something. What you don't know is she's looking for Lamashtu, like in her visions, in her mind, because that's who's been there, like guiding her the whole way. And like you kind of see like as she's falling down dying, she's like asking, "Where are you?" Like, and then she falls down on the ground, and you hear her say, uh, "The Runelords will still rise," as she falls over and her head falls to the ground and she dies. When that happens, the beast starts breaking, or banging against the barrier, rattling the entire room. You see him roar and like kind of, if you could describe a beast's roar of like disappointment and anger, because without Nualia to finish the ritual, although the barrier has been significantly weakened, but not enough for him to break it.
So I step up to Nualia, but then I stop and just retrieve my wand of cure wounds and I put Chen back on his legs. So 5 health for you, buddy. Do you get up?
No.
No.
I thought didn't with magical healing doesn't like 1 point of magical healing bring you back to 0?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, what does that?
Another
Something
7.
does it.
I'm up now.
Ah, cool. All right.
Wakey, wakey, friend.
Yeah, the problem with being the enraged in this is obviously I lose the hit point once I go unconscious as well. So even though she did 1 damage to it, the drop is I ended up on like -6 straight away.
Okay, so with the boss fight, probably going to take a break right now for a few. How much longer does everybody have to play?
As long as you want.
It's a bank
So
holiday for me, so I've got like I can do 2 hours probably at most.
Yeah, I don't really have a limit.
Okay. So that being said, we'll take a little break. Put y'all's little thing here. Give y'all your little tokens. And then when everybody's ready, if I'm ready, I'll start it again. Just give me a few. My kids are going crazy.